The Heart Sports and Physical Activity Partnership is an award-winning organisation that was established in 2003 and is one of 43 active partnerships that receive core funding from Sport England. We work collaboratively with a wide range of stakeholders and other organisations to create the conditions for an active nation and use the power of sport and physical activity to transform lives.
So I'm Jim McManus and I'm the Director of Public Health for Hertfordshire at the County Council. One of the things I do is I commission a pile of services for people, including health visitors and school nurses, but I have a number of other rules as well. And one of those rules is to kind of work on prevention and try to build partnerships and alliances.
We really value our very close working relationship with Heart Sports Partnership because for us as a university, what the partnership do is vitally important. Their areas of expertise around sport for social change, physical activity and well-being, the work that they do with schools, and also what could be regarded as their core market with coaches and clubs within Hertfordshire is extremely important.
The past year also saw us crystallise our thinking and approach to targeted interventions using sport and physical activity as powerful vehicles for social change in addressing a range of inequalities and disadvantage.
I find that sport it is so relevant to life that it gives the kids more of a real life aspect of what's going to happen when they leave school.
Our award-winning Sport for Social Change programmes, including Fit, Fed and Red and the Hertfordshire Big Hit, continue to make a telling difference to the lives of some of the county's most vulnerable and disadvantaged young people.
It's quite a hot topic at the minute with knife crime and violent crime with teenagers and young men, and boxing sort of saved me really, so if it can save me from a life of crime and things like that, I'm sure it can save a lot of other people.
I'm delighted to be here today supporting the inaugural Pickleball Festival.
The Heart Sports Partnerships is one of the best in the country. We are very lucky in Hertfordshire to have this sports partnership.
Regarding physical activity for well-being, our work around mental health, loneliness, isolation and long-term conditions, particularly in older adults, continues to go from strength to strength.
See You Fitter is a dedicated programme of exercise for people at all stages of their cancer journey, from diagnosis right the way through their treatment.
All our work has been undertaken in support of our strategic objectives and with a clear sight line to one of the 5 overarching outcomes within the Sport England strategy.
We're doing it for active heart. We're doing it for active heart. We're doing it for active heart.
Our school's work continues to expand.
It's a lot of fun, you get to meet a lot of kids, you get to be more interactive with other people, you make new friends.
My favourite activity for the day was the cycling.
There's not a day goes by that I don't have cause to be thankful for what the sports partnership does, and today I think is just yet another example of how every single time they pull off something fantastic.
The addition of the Daily Mile to our expanding portfolio has been very welcome and gives us the opportunity to build on the excellent work already undertaken by our colleagues in Public Health Hertfordshire.
We love the Daily Mile!
We continue to ensure that all our programmes and the work of the wider sector is underpinned by a fit-for-purpose, professional workforce. The Hertfordshire Coach Education Week continues to flourish, and our local club forums delivered with our local authority partners have proved hugely popular. We have stayed true to our core market, the 2,000 plus clubs and many more coaches and volunteers who ensure community sport can happen. We continue to work very closely with our key partners and stakeholders, and we're delighted to have received the Net Promoter Score of 86% following our comprehensive external stakeholder survey undertaken nationally by the Active Partnerships Network. We were awarded the Quest Excellent Accreditation, and in doing so became one of only 2 active partnerships across the country to gain this top rating.
The sports partnership doesn't sometimes get the credit it deserves, and actually they are probably one of the most important things for public health in Hertfordshire. We wouldn't have, I think, the kind of focus in Hertfordshire on physical activity and health, or some of the stuff we have, if it wasn't for that partnership. And I know I couldn't do my job without them.
We have built on our reputation as an organisation that works strategically to deliver an inclusive, insight-led and sustainable sport and physical activity sector in Hertfordshire, with the overall aim of making more people more active, more often. Clearly there is no room for complacency, and moving forward we need to build on those successes and continue to learn from some of those programmes and interventions that can be improved. Partnership working and stakeholder engagement will continue to be key in our pursuit of excellence, and at a time of limited resources, it is imperative that we make every contact count, continuing our collaborative leadership journey over the next 12 months and beyond.
We regard it as a fantastic relationship and are delighted to be associated in such a close way with Heart Sports Partnership.